What's up, my gems? Welcome in if you are new. Welcome back if you are returning. So, right before I came downstairs, I was picking up on the energy of Don Tolliver, No Idea. And the part that's really standing out to me is he said, I'm feeling like I went too far. Let's get naughty. Yeah. And then we got message, transition, as well as voodoo. So I'm feeling like somebody could have been placing some type of voodoo on you, on the situation, or something like that. But it's feeling like shit went down the drain real fast. I'm also picking up on the energy of something being very uneven. This could be as far as effort or energy or something like that. And then I'm also picking up on somebody doesn't measure up. I'm also picking up on the energy of like in one ear and out the other. So somebody wasn't listening to a warning, like a very clear warning. This could be towards a divine feminine that is very much so connected. I'm also picking up on whoever they were doing this towards. And it's feeling like y'all, you guys are a different species, so of course it doesn't work. Like I'm one of a kind. I'm a different type of breed. If you're gonna come at me, you're gonna have to come properly. And honestly, it really wouldn't matter if they did because it's not gonna work. So as always, y'all know we got to pray before we eat. Lord, I thank you in advance. Ask for clarity, protection, as well as progression and connection. I extend my gratitude and ask that my angels and guides protect me and mine on this vibe. Amen. Never forget, y'all are the minds. There's something about somebody that wanted to keep you either nearby in a particular spot or just not moving forward overall. Heavy on the four. You could be seeing number fours. That could be very significant. You could also be seeing two. Message transition and voodoo. Yeah, it's feeling like something fell extremely flat. A candle could be very significant. Somebody could have like something backfired. Somebody didn't know what they were doing. No idea. No idea. Feeling like I went too far. Message. Yeah. So that's their energy. I want to tap into yours to see where you are in this situation. What is my collective's energy? It's feeling like you've been in the background, like healing from some type of somebody has a bump or a bunion on their foot. Something could be significant about that animosity. You could be angry about how a situation ended. And even if it ended like in the past, like the far past, it's just something that you are holding in with this. Some type of anger. Animosity. Yeah. Okay. One more for what energy my collective is in. I was almost gonna say intuition. Something about your intuition. It feels like you may have gotten out right in the nick of time. Yeah, we got magical right here. You're very much so magical. And communication, yeah, we have message, spiritual. Okay. You could have gotten a spiritual message about what was going on behind your back, and that's what made you like leave the situation. Mm, okay. But yeah, heavy on the intuition. Something about your intuition was speaking to you at a point in time, and it feels like maybe you didn't listen to it, which is why you were angry about the transition, how something transpired. Trump, somebody played their trump card, or somebody wished they did. Jezebel. Okay. Oh, somebody's wishing they played somebody like they played them. Okay. Yeah. Healer. Okay. Can I get one more from my collector's energy? What energy are they in? What is their energy? Let me be specific. What is their energy? Rich guy and abuse. Yeah. First things first, let me get that introduction. We on a long road to self-destruction. Yeah, you so in love, you ain't gonna tell me nothing. Okay, so yeah, you could have been very much so strung up or enamored in love with this person. So even when you were feeling things, yeah, I never noticed. It says spells on this book and hoodoo. Bibbity bobbity. You know what's funny? Earlier, like maybe an hour or so ago, I was hearing Alakazoo, Michikabu. No, I wasn't. What was I hearing? Oh, when you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. Somebody could have believed that, or you could be wishing on a star. I don't know. Look, we're gonna check it out. Message transition and voodoo. What is this energy, Lord? Justice. Okay. Yeah. Justice comes when there was no justice to begin with. So now things are panning out. Things are going something about the flow. Somebody could be on their moon cycle or something like that. Something about hygiene products could be very significant. Some people use that when performing specific spells. Ace of Wands when performing specific spells. Okay. King of Cups. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio could be significant. The Chariot, Cancer could be very significant, or Cancer timing could be very significant. Cancer season could be very significant. Yeah, something about you moving. It's like somebody probably might have wanted to pull you back. You could also be on somebody's mind. So I said something about effort. You could be living in someone's head rent free. And I wouldn't even say it's completely rent free because we have animosity over here for your side. So let's see. They could be painting you out to be someone that is mean. It did fall over here with the transition. Ah, okay. So you could have actually been in love with this person, and whatever they did to end the situation could have caused you to be angry. Yeah, the tower. Something shocking, some type of destruction. We on a long road to self-destruction. And we also got devil right here. So that's very significant. King of Cups. This King of Cups wanted justice. He it feels like they, Ace of Swords, yes, as I'm digging through this card, they found something out and they felt as though it was uneven. Yeah. Something about something being being very unfair. So they could be seeing you or viewing you as living the life or living the life that they have dreamed of. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Yeah, but it does make a difference who you are when you are doing spell work on somebody that doesn't deserve it. Four of Wands, you could have lived with this person is definitely giving heavy rip. I was gonna say heavy responsibility. Something about their responsibilities could be biting them in the ass. But the Four of Wands is also about stability. Yeah. They definitely try to injure your stability, try to dictate your stability or something like that. Strength, absolutely. How you handle the situation, how you are handling a situation. Mm-hmm. And because it's not working, they may want to come in and give you your flowers in some way, shape, or form, but I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust this person with a 6-foot pole. The Grinch could be significant. Somebody is watching somebody. I heard head bobbing. I'm refreshed still. I've been channeling that for a minute. What is this? Eight of Wands. Social media energy, but it did fall out on the side. Death and the Emperor. Again, with the Scorpio energy and the Tower is Scorpio as well. Three of Wands. I'm gonna be fresh as hell as the feds watch me. As I expand. Death and the Emperor. Something you looking good. I don't know what it is. You looking good. I was thinking that tight clothing could be very significant. Y'all know my attire a lot of times has a lot to do with the message. So yeah. And I really ain't seen this dress in a minute. I just put it on, you know what I'm saying? Death and the Emperor. Yes, this Eight of Wands. Something heavy about communication. Somebody has gotten a message that they are being watched. Absolutely. And it feels this is a part of the drawback. This is a part of the backfire. Yes. Whatever they wanted for you is happening to them. They possibly wanted somebody to be watching you, the feds to be watching you, but they are in fact being watched. That's why justice is here. That's why justice is here. The justice system is watching them. Yeah, and they thought that they were in control, but that control has ended. The emperor. Yeah. Barbed wire? Oh, okay. Okay. Somebody might be going to jail. Somebody might be going to jail. Devil. Okay. The star, and the star is already here for wishing for the wrong thing. Okay. Somebody spoke against you or cast a spell against you. And spells don't work when that person is of pure heart. Yeah, Page of Cups, the Temperance. They didn't know what they were doing. A Page of Cups is like childlike energy. It's very fresh, very new energy. The Temperance, possibly a Sagittarius. They thought that they knew what they were doing. They did not. We on the long road to self-destruction. They didn't know that they were going to come up against something. They were going to hit a roadblock. Clarify this, Justice. Whoa. King of Wands, this action, yeah. Somebody that's the real leader, the real head honcho. Three of Coins. They possibly were working against people, or people are planning to like ransack a house. Lord have mercy. Run up on them. Clarify this, King of Wands. Queen of Wands. Yeah, these were people working together. This was more than one person working together. And this Queen of Wands, which is a witch in reverse, they did not know what they were doing. And they're also karmic. This could be them portraying you as being this Queen of Wands and being the karmic one. But that is clarifying the King of Wands. Yeah, somebody didn't know what they were doing. And they did it out of like a hurt feminine energy. Yeah. The Death and the Emperor came back out. Fresh as hell if the feds watching. Yeah, that reign is over with. Somebody could have also ended a relationship based off of this situation. Or ended, somebody cut ties. Friends, family, foe. The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Yes. This is falling right under transition. Like I said, they wanted you to go from a Queen of Cups to like somebody bitter or like a sharpshooter or something like that. It's almost like somebody could have wanted somebody else to take your place or switch places with you. A Queen of Swords could have wanted to switch places with a Queen of Cups. A Queen of Swords wanted to switch places with a Queen of Cups. They wanted to be seen in your light or in the Queen of Cups light. Yeah, the Magician. And it came out on its side. Manipulation. It's like somebody put a veil over themselves. It's like I don't want to say a skinwalker, but it's like, you know how the FBI has admitted to people wearing certain masks? Something about that is significant. And I'm not talking about a metaphorical masks. Mask? Math could be significant. Somebody ain't asking, some ain't adding up. Somebody realized some ain't adding up. But a real mask, somebody could have absolutely been wearing a mask. Somebody could have been seeing someone as you or cloaked in your energy. And that's how they ended up in a relationship with this King of Cups. This King of Cups could have been under voodoo as well. A male could have been cloaking himself in feminine energy. Okay, what is this? You so in love, you aren't gonna tell me nothing. Seven of Cups and the Nine of Wands. Something's being tucked away or put away. Possibly for safekeeping. I'm not really sure. Creation. Somebody created something. Yeah. Nine of Wands, and then we got the Nine of Coins. Somebody created or are creating an ending, or whatever they created is coming to an end. Seven of Cups to the Nine of Wands. Somebody was confused as far as why there were blockages. Look at how the dog is looking up towards not only the confusion, but also up against the wall. Somebody didn't understand why somebody's walls were so high. You know how they say in Bridgerton, Queen Charlotte says, the reason my walls are high is so something about people feeling comfortable to come to her, or pretty much for their protection. Yeah. Yeah. The Empress and the Nine of Coins and the Nine of Swords. Yes. Inability. Somebody was definitely in competition, causing fights. Yeah, this Three of Cups, something about a group working together. Eight of Wands, communication, telecommunications could be significant. Ace of Swords, telecommunications could be significant. Phone calls, something about somebody's money either being funny or somebody's money being in question. The Star, the Empress. Why does the star keep coming out? You so in love, you ain't gonna tell me nothing. Oh, somebody could have been perpetuating or watching somebody like while you were close by them and not saying what it is that you were observing, just kind of taking notes, keeping score, so to speak. And you took whatever this was, healed yourself, and now you're giving back to the masses or giving back or giving back information. Some type of information is being relayed. Or that's what this person feared. Yes. This person feared once you got away that you were actually going to tell the truth about whatever was happening. They don't know how much you know, but you know a lot, and you might not even know everything, which is why you were under some type of abuse. Mm. It does feel like somebody wanted to depict you as not only being upset, but also a Jezebel. It's like that's the message that was being relayed. Can I get animosity, please? The Sun, absolutely. Yeah, somebody said you was fiery. But really you just possibly came into clarity as far as what was going on. Six of Cups, absolutely. You realize what was going on in the past or whatever somebody was doing with their past or whatever somebody was doing in the past. Take it as it resonates. Three of Coins again. Somebody was working with somebody else. People were working together, possibly against you. Like I said, those castle walls with Queen Charlotte. It's like, this is why we can't have nice things. This is why my boundaries are so freaking high. Five of Wands in the Moon. Somebody could have provoked you in a way just to frame you, just to say that you were something that you weren't naturally. Five of Wands and the Moon. Like I said, your intuition causes ruckus, causes mayhem. Somebody was definitely fighting the air or fighting something that they could not see. Mm, the world. Yes. Social media, communication, fighting fears, fighting. Oh. Somebody was trying to fight to keep something hidden. Because clarity, moon, the sun is right here, and then we got the moon. Somebody was trying to fight to keep something hidden. You could have been fighting certain battles in the dark. Page of Cups communication and the Three of Cups. Like I said, you didn't have all of the pieces of this puzzle, but you knew enough that people were working against you. You knew enough about this group. And it feels as though this group or these people or this person, they know how strong you are, they know how powerful you are, but it's like they still tried it, but they didn't know how far or how much you knew. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Jezebel, please. Knight of Wands in reverse, because you are not a player. The Lovers and the Page of Swords. No, somebody said that you were a lover. Somebody said that you were, somebody said that you like betrayed a family or something like that, betrayed your family. It's given Chicago by Michael Jackson. Collective, what y'all got going on? I'm hearing, I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Gotta rub me the right way, honey. Two of Swords, the Three of Wands, and Temperance. No, you've learned. Yeah, you've learned something. My body's saying let's go, but my heart is saying no. You could have had some type of options. Somebody was in denial about your expansion. That's what it is. Somebody's in denial about your expansion. They're like, no, absolutely not. You gotta have somebody on the side, or you gotta have somebody. There you go. Okay. All right. I get you. Okay, okay, okay. Somebody felt as though you had somebody waiting on you on the other side, which is why you chose to expand, when really, in all actuality, you are just at peace. Even if you are looking good, I'm looking good for me. That's what it's given. The Tower. And they might be realizing that. The Tower and the Devil. They're like, there's got to be a reason why I'm on your mind, or you're on my mind and I'm not on yours. There's got to be a reason. Rich guy. This rich guy could have said that you were causing their abuse. Clarify this rich guy and abuse. King of Coins in reverse. This rich guy is pretty much saying you're the reason that they don't have enough money because it came out in reverse. You're the reason. I'm hearing, is he the reason you don't call like I used to? Fall through my hood like you used to? Put it on me home like you used to do? Take that as it resonates, because that's an accusatory song. I know in my heart was going 10 of Wands, yeah. You just, yeah, 10 of Swords. No, you were under some type of hella burdens and somebody decided to release this shit. Yes. I know where my heart was going on, but my heart won't let me go until I know. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Yeah. Squeaky clean is what I just heard. Somebody checked somebody's record and they actually found out that their record is squeaky clean. Like there are no negative ties to you, whether it be via through bank or through past relationships or through past friendships. Like you weren't at fault here. 7 of Swords, the 10 of Coins. And the Judgment, yes, judgment has been, somebody's name is being cleared. That's what this is. And you have no idea what the hell they talking about. You have no idea what's going on. Either you don't know what's going on because we do have the moon and the sun, and you might be coming to the realization, which is why you are pissed, or this shit is going on behind your back. Like you don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, come to find out, 3 of Swords, motherfuckers is just hurt watching you move on. That's what I heard. Come to find out. Come to find out, you just been working on yourself. 8 of Coins. Come to find out, you've been building a business, working on a business, working on yourself. Absolutely, yes. We have the High Priestess. Absolutely, your intuition is definitely in tune, definitely in connection. The Empress. You have decided to create your better future. The 9 of Coins, which is why you are doing exactly what it is that you're doing. 9 of Coins is about creating your tangible wish fulfillment. Right before the 10. 9 of Swords. While they're losing money, you are gaining money. And there's like an exchange, like I'm seeing like something being flipped. Like a turntable. No, you know what I'm seeing being flipped? You know those ping pong tables that can turn into like an ice hockey table, or like a pool table that can turn into like an ice hockey table. It's like something about the game has changed. That's what it is. Something about the game has changed. Like either there are different pieces, it's a different board, somebody playing chess and somebody else playing checkers. Yeah, somebody was playing the long game with this situation. 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. That's the first time this is coming out. People were playing two different games in a relationship. Okay, I'm about to see. Let me see something else. fall through my hood like you used to. Put it on me home like you used to do. You could have had, yeah, questions about what this person had going on. They could have had questions about what you were doing, especially if they were outside doing something that they didn't want you doing. Does that make sense? It's like insecurities and guilt. When you are doing something you ain't got no business doing, when you are insecure about something, it seems like sometimes people pinpoint the very insecurities on others that they have within themselves. Something about a crooked smile could be significant. Somebody is not changing for money. It's like you're gonna get the money, but you're not gonna act funny. What else, God? Ice King, soulmate, protection, ancestors. You can have a masculine energy that is always protecting you. Yeah, rich guy, okay. Or this Ice King could be seeking some type of protection against your ancestors. My, how the tables have turned. Queen of Cups, yes, because you were innocent. And you surrendered something. That's why they're upset. Somebody was upset that you didn't fight. Death and rebirth, the Knight of Wands, the Fool in reverse, and strength. And the Knight of Wands is upright in this position. In this yeah, in this position. Clarify this Ice King, Nine of Pentacles. Oh, that's you. You detached in a mother trucker. Detached and moving on. Yes. Ten of Cups and Four of Cups. You couldn't be bothered with a relationship right now. At the very least, the illusion of a relationship. Relationships don't interest you, especially with this Nine of Pentacles coming out. Yeah, you single as a Pringle, baby. Baby girl, let me see you do a dance. Let me see you twirl. That's Nokia. Who's calling my phone? Somebody might think that you plan on their phone. The sun, yes. Somebody thinks you plan on their phone. The King of Swords. What? Oh, and messages. Okay. You couldn't be bothered with this situation, but this King of Cups, or this King of Swords thinks that you are. Where does King of Swords come from? Because he was not in the deck. He was not in that first thing. But this King of Swords, I keep saying King of Cups. This King of Cups is this King of Swords, and I'm not gonna say it again. This King of Swords think that you're playing on their phone. When really they're actually being warned. Or somebody else is playing on their phone. Life path in Sagittarius. Okay. Interesting. A Sagittarius could be significant because we got the Temperance more than once. We also got the the Queen of Wands still right here. Yeah, if you are a Sagittarius or dealing with a Sagittarius, this person, whatever they did to you, they think that you are now doing it to them. But the effort and the concern is very much so uneven. Soulmate, who's calling that shit? Who's calling that? Who, who, who? Nine of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Interesting. You're definitely holding your energy back, and it doesn't matter if this is a soulmate or not. You are not concerned. And this is a shock to them. Two of Cups and the Tower. This is a shock to the relationship. Somebody could actually be being electrocuted, like static or something like that. Strength. Yes, yes, yes. You are in your ego, but it's a good thing. You made it out of something very hard, very tumultuous. And so that's another reason that you are being protected at this time. Ah, at an all-time high. Protection. Queen of Wands again in the Hermit. If you are this Sagittarius, yeah, somebody wanted you to be seen as the opposite of what you were. Four of Wands, relationship and or house. Again, Six of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Some type of information about a house could be coming to you. Some type of dwelling. Okay. Temperance again. Something about a Sagittarius. Five of Swords. Yeah, somebody was trying to beat you at all costs, but that shit is it's ended. It's over with. Ace of Swords right here. It's over with. Three of Cups. This could be your ancestors watching you shine right now. The Emperor right there, and the Emperor is watching you shine as well. Boss, quote unquote. Absolutely. Eight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. That's the fucking message. The fucking message is, excuse my language. The message is you got new opportunities and you're coming into new money. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. And you're protected from the bull shark. Temperance again. I think the temperance is related to Archangel Michael. Somebody's name could be Michael or Raphael or somebody else. So one of the angels for sure. Your angels, the archangels. Yeah, because you dubbed something. You called it quits on something. Even though you had like strong ties, you could actually have a child with this person as the King of Wands comes out. The King of Wands could represent a father, a leader, a protector. What goes around, comes all the way back around. Okay, so whoever wanted you to be seen as the opposite of what you were, they are now being seen as exactly what they are because they were parading around. Oh, oh, interesting. Yes, as the Queen of Wands comes out on its side again. Knight of Swords, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. It's like people are saying, like, no, this can't be true about this person because they're actually by themselves and creating. Something about a business could be significant. Expansion could be significant for sure. Again with the candles. Somebody could say that the fact that you light candles, you are doing magic or something like that. Somebody could just light candles. The High Priestess. And you know this man, and you're absolutely very much so. I heard well endowed, but well endowed as far as intuition goes, as far as, I mean, you are a powerful mofo, but that don't mean that you need tools or spells or anything like that. You're just powerful in your own right. You have the ability to manifest whatever it is that you want, and you don't need nobody else to do it. You just got faith. Heavy on the faith. Cover up her business. Heavy on the faith. Somebody just didn't want to see that. Two of Swords. Somebody didn't want to see that. Eight of Swords. Somebody didn't want to see that, and they didn't want it to end either. The Chariot. Somebody can't believe that you just up and left for no reason. For no reason. But you left for a very good reason. You left for a very good reason, the devil, because shit was toxic. Shit was out of whack. Imbalanced. That's why you left. You left to seek balance. Okay. Okay. Judgment. Yes, your discernment is at an all-time high. You left because your judgment was this some bullshit. Yes. The jury has decided you is bullshit. This situation is bullshit. Open your hands if you want to be held. Reach out. Welcome. Love. Let yourself be. Let yourself receive. Interesting. Okay. I feel like it's more to say with this. Anything else before I close out? Anything else? I just heard Crookshanks. That's Hermione's cat. And Hermione's cat, they say Hermione's cat was actually Harry Potter's cat when he was a kid. There's something about generations. There's something about a long time coming. There's something about years. 9 years could be significant. Somebody could be 9 years old. Somebody could have a kid that is 9 years old. The Emperor just came out for the King of Swords. So yeah, this King of Swords, yeah, they've been living in their own delusion, hallucination, and you're protected from it. Even if this is, yes, the world in reverse or the world in reverse. Hello, the world. This person is saying you start something new. Communication. Communication is so freaking heavy. It's like they want to say something, but they can't. but they're also watching you communicate in some way, shape, or form. You could be doing like social media. Yes, they're watching you communicate. And the more that they watch you, the more that they want to come in with this little ass, thinking ass, dead fish having ass cup. They ain't got shit to say. The hanged one, they're stuck. Because they know that this soulmate turned into a stalemate, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because they were dealing with other people. They had other people on the side. Meanwhile, you're like, oh, bet it up. I'm just go pour into myself. It's really easy. Four of Swords, it's really easy. You healed, absolutely. And they can't fathom that. They cannot fathom that you just up and left because you were healing. They feel like you had something going on. And I'm covering because it's tatas right there. Knight of Pentacles. It almost feels like they got really used to you behaving a certain way. And it's the thing. This could be as far as they got used to you being overly loving, overly giving, a natural nurturer, very creative and things of that nature. And they slowly but surely realized too little too late that all of the things that they put on you, those burdens, Nine of Wands that they placed on you, turned you into a Queen of Swords. So everything that they had going on turned you that they lost that part of you. Shit's dead. But you still are that at the core, along with being a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Queen of Wands. Catalyst is what I was saying, what I was hearing when I was saying that Queen of Wands. Because you still have the ability, which is why the Empress, you're building up towards your Empress moment. The Empress is all of the queens. So whereas you started off as the Queen of Cups, very loving, very, oh my gosh, let me love you down. You turn into the Queen of Swords somewhere in between. The Queen of Swords went on a path, and now you're the Queen of Wands because I'm both. I'm all of them. Okay. And now you're moving towards with this Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is right before the Queen of Pentacles. Now you're moving more towards your grounding, your stability, finances, and things of that nature. Because the Queen of Wands is a sexy mother hubber. Sometimes be wearing tight clothes, you know what I'm saying? People be on a bumper, okay? But she's very connected spiritually. She's abundant spiritually. It's like energy, power just pours out of her. hmm King of Cups, I knew it. This King of Cups is this King of Swords. A divorce could be significant, or somebody could finally be detaching. Because the King of Pentacles in reverse came out before. Somebody's finally realizing, like, oh, you really gone, bitch? You really gone? Ace of Wands, yes, you've really started a new path. You've really taken action towards something else. Three of Cups, Queen of Cups. Like I said, you were in a relationship. This person was doing some damage outside. Three of Cups, too many people, too many goddamn on chefs in the kitchen. He was in too many beds, okay? Nine of Swords, beds, had you stressing at home, alone. Something about homegrown. Somebody thicker than a snicker. Something about down south. Six of Swords, Seven of Wands. Yes, you moved away and now you are very much so protecting your peace. And especially if you are in your queen energy, now you got to keep those walls high. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Five of Pentacles, and somebody's left out in the cold. You closed the dang on gate and you left motherfuckers outside to escape. Fuck you talking about? Okay. Projection. Something about the projects could be significant. I said projection. Somebody was projecting onto you, but I meant protection. Four of Four of Cups. Yeah, now you're uninterested. That came out before. Is that here? Yeah, the Four of Cups is right here. Yeah, now you're uninterested in a relationship. Your protection is at an all-time high. They couldn't get you in walls, palace walls. They couldn't get you if they wanted to. Over it. Yeah, you over it. It's like you're not even looking for a relationship. You're not even looking for a relationship right now. Somebody is just so surprised that you are actually doing good by yourself. It's like, no, 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 you gotta have a dude on the side. You gotta have a woman on the side. That's the energy that is given. You gotta have somebody. No, I'm pretty good on my own. Okay. Yeah. Seven of Wands is out here again. You are very defensive right now. Four of Pentacles, and protecting your energy, reclaiming your time because you lost a lot of it playing with the idiots of the world. Okay. Eight of Cups. Yeah. You left a whole lot of shit behind. And they were trying to convince you. If it also feels like somebody was trying to like coerce you into a specific type of situation, unbeknownst to you. So this could be by way of including another person in the bedroom, including another person in the relationship, and they felt as though you loved them enough that you would stick around. Something about unconditional love, or that's what they were claiming. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, that's why magical is out here. Motherfuckers had no idea. Bring it around. Motherfuckers had no idea what you actually were capable of. Feeling like I went too far. Let's get naughtier. It's like they just kept digging a hole deeper and deeper for themselves. And they thought at the very least you would stay at the top and bring them up, or stay at the top and wait for them to dig themselves out, or at the very least, shit, you gonna jump in or what? No, idiot. That's why you were on the top of the hill with the Seven of Wands fighting. You're defending your spot. But you're not defending it with anybody behind you, on the side of you, or in front of you. You're defending your respect. And you did that by way of leaving. You don't tolerate neglect, okay? The world is a mountain that echoes your words. Reflection. Seeing affects what you do matters. That's them. Because you thought I was just going to let you, like, keep forgiving you? Like, huh? Not only did you think I was going to forgive you, which we should in order to heal and let that shit go, that's heavy. But you thought I was gonna stick around after the forgiveness? No, go to hell. Go to hell. Do me a favor and go to hell. Like my girl be on Facebook saying. Something about Facebook could be significant. To praise the sun is to praise your own eyes, seeing clearly, gratitude, happy with your life. This is you. Two sides of a coin, two sides of a table, where they were once refusing to see that what they do and say matters. You are now seeing clearly, very happy with your life, even if you were mad at one point in time. I'm here, fly like the bird, take to the sky. I need you. Da, 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 da. Sing like the birds, not worrying about what others think. Be yourself, share your heart, speak your truth. So, unfortunately, you might be called to speak on this situation. Unfortunately for them, but other people need to learn. Other people can be healed by your words. Okay? All right, y'all. If you would like to know more about me, all of that will be down below. And as always, stay fly, aim high. All right.